and it's not a projection of love. So most of the songs, I don't know, I've not heard of a latest love song where people are just singing about love genuinely. Even if they are singing about love genuinely, when you look at the video, you will know what they are selling. So so this one becomes very key, that it's all sexualized. I wish we can understand the generation and the time we are living in. It's a very sensitive generation. It's where the devil just needs to get your attention out of the presence of God. Get hooked on something, and that's it. Someone is asking me, how do people meet under the sea? They don't meet in a body, they meet in a soul. There's something we call out-of-body experiences. I've done deliverances, and I've seen a person look like they have collapsed, and they look like they're not breathing. They just stay there. And what happens is that they're now having an out-of-body experience. And it's that out-of-body experience that makes them to now meet in the sea. This is what you need to understand. Your soul is what controls everything about your life. The reason why you can see, smell, touch, taste, the five senses, is because of your soul. And that's why you don't see because you have eyes. Even blind people have eyes. You don't smell because you have a nose. You don't taste because you have a tongue. The power to taste is in the soul. The power to taste is in the soul. And so what happens is that when your soul is taken out, now your whole sensory dimension is controlled by the demon that takes over. This lady that got delivered was telling us for more than 10 years, she never took water because her soul was arrested. And so it's a demon that was living in her. I've seen another question popping up. Someone is saying, but they are gospel artists who have tattoos. Listen, the Bible says, don't be a follower of any man. Cursed is the man who follows a man or put his trust in a man. Gospel artists are not God. They are men, and they can fail, and they have failed. In fact, if we look at our gospel artists, we fail. Most of the gospel artists have children, and we didn't hear of a wedding. Most of the gospel artists began to live with their girlfriends before a wedding. So these are not the epitome of spirituality. The Bible is the final authority when it comes to Christianity. You follow a man, you are doomed. You need to follow Christ and what Jesus says in his word. Someone is saying, what if the mix in one song like Gengeton and gospel? It has never happened. Light and darkness has never been in the same environment. Listen, most of the guys, and I'm not afraid even to mention their names, most of the guys, Bahati, Willie Paul, now we have seen their hearts. From the first day, they were doing business. This is what you need to understand. Any view on YouTube is money. That's why people push for 1 million views. When you have 1 million views, you are paid by between 100,000 to 250,000, depending with the contract that you have with YouTube. So these people must create scandals. Zinaitwa kiki. That's why you'll find anytime before people release a song, there is something trending on all these, partial. Why? It's called kiki. Ni kujaribu kusukuma mziki. And so at the end of the day, they will make sure that they are producing a controversial product that will make people to go and watch. You will hear, oh, Bahati has done a collab with the Sailors. And the next thing, we want to see what is this collab. As we are criticizing, we are watching. But as we are watching, they are making money. So these guys' hearts are not for the kingdom. It's business. It's business. So, and that's why we must take out the veil and begin to see the big business enterprise in what these guys are doing. They will produce Gengeton. They will release it. For them, some of them even don't tell, but you will go watch it, give them the views, they make the money. I was doing a documentary on Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel has a wife in UK. The children of Vybz Kartel are in UK. Vybz Kartel does not live in Jamaica. Vybz Kartel used to produce music in UK. Go and shoot the videos in Jamaica. The children of Vybz Kartel don't listen to his music. They go to the best of schools. He has protected them from the madness. And this is what Vybz Kartel said. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a spiritualist. I'm not a moralist. I am an entertainer. So if the people need me to bleach so that they listen to my song, Vybz Kartel, I go bleach. If Vybz Kartel puts some nonsense on the music so that I make the money, Vybz Kartel will do it. Why? Vybz Kartel is an entertainer. And so I don't do this. So where do children? Vybz Kartel is married to a lawyer. The wife is a lawyer. And the children don't even have tattoos. They have not bleached. They go to some of the finest United Kingdom schools. Whereas there's someone in Kayole, wanasema sisi ni watu wa Mavado, na sisi wakatel, sisi wase wa Gali side na Gaza. Mazilo ufala iko huku nje ni mo. Wakati vibes katela kwa majuu, making money through the foolishness of our generation. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Someone is asking, is all hip hop bad? Now listen, I told you hip hop is a culture. We have gospel hip hop. Can I do gospel hip hop? Yes. The problem is if I begin to advance the culture of hip hop. What is that culture? Rebelliousness. What is that culture? You know, the whole thing, you know, gangster mentality. That is the culture of hip hop. That is the culture of hip hop. So if you're doing gospel rap, the word is rap, rhythm and poetry, rap. If you're doing gospel rap, don't be bound in the culture of hip hop. Do it for the glory. You cannot say you're a gospel reggae musician and you're here promoting the culture of Rastafarianism, the flag and the lion of Haile Selassie. That means you're just promoting the culture. So we have to be radical. There must be a clear line. There are no gray areas. There are no gray areas. Someone told me, this is the wisdom as I conclude, because I need to conclude. The wisdom is very simple. Never ask yourself, how close can I get to sin before I sin? The question should be, how far can I get from sin so that I may never fall in sin? I will repeat, never ask, how close can I get into sin before I sin? The question should be, how far can I get from sin before I sin? Number two, addiction is like a nail. Let's assume this is the nail. When you drive the head of a nail in wood, as long as you can see the tip of the head, it's easy to pull the nail out. But as you drive the head of the nail in wood to a level whereby the head of the nail disappears, it reaches a point where you have to destroy the wood to get the nail out. Addiction is like something getting into your system. Your system is the wood. There is a place whereby the nail can be taken out. It's going to be painful, going to be costly. But there is a place where the nail is so much sunken that we must affect the wood for us.